I've spoken to over around 10,000 kids in the past 2 months. I think like 6 weeks actually, which is pretty wild to me. Today is day 96 of my Practicing Visibility series. I believe it's day 96. If you have been following this series or if you're just tuning in, I am very bad at checking what day it is before I begin. So tomorrow's my last day at a middle school, Los Cerros Middle School. I was gonna do like some hand sign, but I don't know what I was gonna do. And the reason I say that is because I'm truly falling apart physically. I think my body knows that my tour is almost done. I have a couple of events left. I have 2 speeches this weekend, and then I have a couple of school visits next month, but then I am off until September for now. Sometimes I get summer events last minute, but also I probably gonna take a break this summer because I wanna spend time with people and enjoy my life and sleep. My body knows that the tour is coming to an end, so it's starting to kind of shut down a little bit, and so I'm starting to feel a little under the weather. But this week at Los Cerros has been amazing. I mean, I love Stone Valley, I love Iron Horse, I love the schools that I get to go to all the time. Stone Valley has been like a family for me for years, but this year at Los Cerros, just because of where I'm at in kind of terms of the work, I've been a lot more honest with kids about why I think they should do this work, and my belief in young people as the people who are going to change society. And I've been doing that in a way that really brings attention to patterns of young people versus old people, of adults versus kids, of boys versus girls, just like having conversations of like why we do the things that we do and how they're connected to beliefs and limiting beliefs that don't allow us to grow and don't allow us to experience all that life has to offer with ourselves, but with other people as well. And really working on community. And this year with my ambassador groups at Los Cerros, all of the kids came to a point where, especially my 7th and 8th grade kids, all of them came to a point where they decided they wanted to do something that impacted the community. And what was really cool about this was they were able to identify problems that the school had. They were able to think about how power dynamics play into it, but also create miscommunication between adults and kids. They also were able to like hold themselves accountable to their part in it, and then thinking about like what do we do and what do we want to leave behind as our legacy. Like what do we want our culture of our community to be? That's not really like why I came to this school, but I also was really open with, hey, it might turn into something completely new. Stone Valley, I did a lot of the individual work, and then the last group of ambassadors I had this year, I really started to kind of talk to them about the deeper work I'm doing. But with Los Cerros, since I was new, I just like fully went into it and just told kids like, we need you to do better, to feel better, and helping them practice empathy for other people, for them, for their community, but also really helping them practice empathy for adults and understanding that adults are kids who have just been here longer, and that a lot of the things that they felt kids feel now. And it's been really cool to see them hold space for themselves and for one another and for the adults. So, I mean, I feel very blessed. Honestly, yesterday I was feeling really low and I said that, but I'm not quite sure. I can't remember because I kind of feel like I have a fever. I feel like I genuinely forgot what I was going to say. My head is killing me right now. And I have 1 day left. And then tomorrow I have a speech in the evening for a completely different organization. So I guess maybe I shouldn't try to think about all this today. I feel so lucky for the community. The staff have been absolutely wonderful. Parents have been great. The kids are extraordinary. The principal, the admin team, the counseling team, they've all been super committed to this work. And I find when you have adults like that in a space like in Stone Valley and Iron Horse, when you have adults who understand the importance of this work and who understand the importance of youth empowerment, it's really easy for me to come in here and do that. Los Cerros kids, it's been such a blast, truly. I don't know if any of you are watching this, but a bunch of you came up and literally screamed in my face that you found my YouTube channel, so hello, here we are. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yesterday I was feeling sad, and I think I'm just feeling a little bit of grief because there's a part of me that wants to stay and, you know, really dive into this work with this community, but the more that young people are engaging with me and engaging with the work and being excited, and not just like, oh, it's this kind of fun thing, but really understanding what I'm trying to do, the more that I see that happening in different spaces and different communities, the more I know that I need to do this on a larger scale. And part of that means that I have to kind of let go of that desire to have a small, intimate community at a school. I mean, I will have my own team, and I will, especially with my Better Academy coming up, my leadership program, I'm starting to build my own community instead of trying to find it in a school or an organization. But yeah, there's a little bit of grief there. There's like moments where I'm talking to students and I just think, Lee, imagine what we could do together if we were here. And for people that are like, oh, if you were there, okay, people who are like, some people I've talked to about this have said that the only reason kids are excited is because you're there for a week and it's this kind of novel thing. I don't believe in that. I don't think that me being at this school long term would change the capacity of the work. I think it would give us a lot more chance to dive in. It would help me build relationships. But I'm hoping to come back next year, and I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed with how these young people showed up. My favorite moment of yesterday was the 8th grade boys. At the end of their ambassador meeting, we were just talking about like the legacy they wanted to leave behind and how they wanted kids to feel and be in this community, and also how they wanted the adults to feel. And they said they wanted to do a second meeting, so we're meeting tomorrow for the last day, and they like ran out of the room to go find the principal and tell them that they wanted a meeting. So it's so cool to see kids excited. And it's also just pushes back on this idea that kids don't care. I think maybe some kids don't care, but I think more kids would care if there were opportunities to have them work equally with adults. I'm going to talk a little bit more about I had a team meeting with the adults in the beginning of the day, but honestly, my head is just pounding and my eyes, there's this like neat little drum and bass going on behind my eyes right now. So, and I don't know if you could tell, I've got a light on because before I put this light on, I looked truly like a corpse. Okay, cool. See you tomorrow.